Right now on Good Morning America, first look, new fallout from the White House Correspondents' Dinner shooting. What we've learned about the suspect, the weapons he allegedly carried, questions about whether the Secret Service officer shot was hit by friendly fire, and now some Republicans pushing to use taxpayer money for President Trump's new ballroom. An American ally now claiming the U.S. is, quote, being humiliated by the war in Iran as King Charles prepares to address Congress today. Plus, the U.S. response as Iran proposes a deal to reopen the Strait of Hormuz. The suspect accused of murdering his two roommates at the University of South Florida, now his brother speaks out about alleged warning signs. Taylor Swift makes a new move to protect herself from artificial intelligence. A group of middle school students saved the day when their school bus driver suffers a medical emergency. The college football star now seeking treatment for gambling. The accusations against him. Another ball game, another ball stolen from a young fan, but there is a happy ending. And a consumer alert, how supermarket chains are accused of deceiving customers with buy one, get one free deals.
From ABC News, this is Good Morning America, First Look.
Good Tuesday morning, everyone. I'm Sophie Flay.
And I'm Hannah Battah. We begin with new fallout after the attack at the White House Correspondents' Dinner.
The suspect has been formally charged with trying to kill President Trump, and now presidential security protocols are under review as some Republicans propose using taxpayer money to pay for President Trump's new $400 million ballroom. Here's ABC's Lionel Moise.
This morning, the suspect in the White House Correspondents' Dinner attack is charged with trying to assassinate the president, along with multiple weapons charges. Officials releasing images of the weapons he was allegedly carrying when he ran past that security checkpoint trying to storm the ballroom: a 12-gauge pump-action shotgun, a .38 caliber pistol, and 3 knives. They say he fired one shot, agents fired back. Officials say a Secret Service officer shot in his bulletproof vest may have been hit by friendly fire.
We want to get that right, so we're still looking at that.
Acting Attorney General Todd Blanche says 5 shots were fired at the suspect, 31-year-old Cole Allen, who was tackled to the floor and was not hit by any bullets. The White House now reviewing security protocols. Chief of Staff Susie Wiles is expected to meet with Secret Service and Homeland Security leaders.
We're always looking for ways to improve security. I think if you just sit here and say everything is perfect all the time, that's not a good way to operate.
Allen, described as highly intelligent and shy, appeared to be sharply critical of President Trump's policies. Sources say a social media account that belonged to Allen appears to have shared multiple posts, including one saying Trump must be removed from office. He has no capacity to do the job, and he's destroying the U.S. Another reading, the aspiring dictator dismantling your country and your institution does not give even the tiniest expletive about your little Glee Club protest. The White House blames Democrats for fueling multiple attacks that have targeted the president.
This political violence stems from a systemic demonization of him and his supporters by commentators, yes, by elected members of the Democrat Party.
House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries responding, calling the White House press secretary a, quote, disgrace, accusing her of ignoring recent attacks targeting Democrats.
This so-called White House press secretary wants to lecture America and lecture us about civility. Get lost, clean up your own house before you have anything to say to us about the language that we use.
President Trump says the Correspondents' Dinner attack justifies building his new White House ballroom, which has faced legal hurdles. Republicans are now introducing bills to get the ballroom over the finish line. One proposal from Senator Lindsey Graham would provide $400 million in taxpayer money for the project, which would house national security facilities beneath it.
We're going to build this facility, and I would suggest to the next president, don't go to the Hilton. Don't do an event at the Hilton or any other facility outside the White House.
President Trump has repeatedly said only private donations would be used to fund the ballroom. As for the case against Cole Allen, officials say they are still investigating a motive. Hannah, Sophie.
Lionel, thanks. Well, more severe weather is slamming the middle of the country. Damage assessments are underway north of Columbia, Missouri, after a severe storm damaged a prison. No injuries were reported. About 50 miles west in Slater, Missouri, a storm destroyed a grain silo. One man says high winds picked up his race cars and moved him 30 feet. A different storm took down power lines in Michigan and trapped students on a school bus. We'll check today's forecast in just a few moments.
Several developments overnight in the war against Iran, including a new report raising questions about U.S. weapons stockpiles.
This morning, a new report in The Atlantic is raising questions about what the president is being told about the war in Iran by his closest advisors. According to the magazine, Vice President Vance has repeatedly questioned the Defense Department's depiction of the war in Iran and whether the Pentagon has understated what appears to be the drastic depletion of U.S. missile stockpiles. The Pentagon has claimed U.S. weapons stockpiles are robust, but the report claims Vance has expressed concerns about the availability of certain missile systems. The White House has not publicly responded to the claims. Meanwhile, Iran has now proposed reopening the Strait of Hormuz in exchange for being allowed to collect tolls from ships passing through. Secretary of State Marco Rubio dismissing the idea.
If what they mean by opening the straits is, yes, the straits are open as long as you coordinate with Iran, get our permission, or we'll blow you up, and you pay us, that's not opening the straits.
With peace talks at a standstill, some world leaders are criticizing U.S. strategy in Iran.
Und ich sehe im Augenblick nicht.
German Chancellor Friedrich Merz claims the U.S. has no exit plan and says the U.S. is being humiliated by the Iranian state leadership. A far different tone is expected today from King Charles when he addresses Congress before tonight's state dinner. Despite differences between the U.S. and U.K. government on the war in Iran, Charles is expected to focus on the strong British-American alliance.
He's going to emphasize in very strong terms how important he feels, and therefore the government feels, the relationship is, and he's going to describe it as very significant in human history.
The only other British monarch to address a joint session of Congress was Queen Elizabeth in 1991.
Singer Kid Rock joined Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth for a ride along in Army helicopters yesterday. Hegseth posted photos calling Kid Rock a patriot. Pentagon say that they were filming videos for America's 250th birthday celebration. Comes just weeks after the controversy involving an Army helicopter flyby near Kid Rock's home. The investigation into the incident was shut down by Hegseth.
We're learning more about the suspect accused of murdering his two roommates at the University of South Florida. Prosecutors say he used an artificial intelligence chatbot to help cover up their deaths, asking ChatGPT what happens if a person is put in a black garbage bag and thrown in a dumpster. The brother of one victim, whose body was found in trash bags, says his brother thought the suspect was psychopathic, and the suspect's brother says he felt unsafe around him for years.
Did you ever suspect something like this happening?
I never put it past him. At 18, something happened to him, and he just started turning very violent.
The sheriff's office confirms a second body has been found. The suspect is due in court today.
Now to Taylor Swift, making a new move to protect herself in the fast-growing world of AI. With the use of artificial intelligence on the rise, Taylor Swift is taking action to protect her voice and image.
Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do.
Swift filing 3 new trademark applications, 1 for this image and 2 for her voice, particularly these phrases.
Hey, it's Taylor Swift. Hey, it's Taylor.
The move will make it easier for her lawyers to take down AI copycats.
By filing a trademark application that contains her voice, Taylor's lawyers could then make claims that anything that sounds like her voice is a violation of her trademark rights. The challenge with AI is that it can create a song that Taylor's singing that is not a song she wrote.
Swift's likeness has already been used without permission for numerous AI fakes, including on Meta's AI chatbot. Pornographic AI images of Swift circulated on X back in 2024, the platform removing them after public outcry. Later that year, then-candidate Donald Trump shared AI-generated images of Swift inaccurately suggesting she had endorsed him. Swift is not the first to make this move.
All right.
Matthew McConaughey trademarked his likeness and voice earlier this year. Experts say the move will likely open the floodgates for other celebrities to do the same.
Time now for your Tuesday weather.
Good morning. It has been a night of severe weather across parts of the Mississippi and Tennessee valleys. This initial batch of storms will be weakening as it heads into the Appalachians, but another batch will be reforming and kind of refiring as we head into the afternoon hours. And today we're focused on, say, northeastern Texas, up through southern parts of Arkansas, all the way into western Mississippi. That's a level 3 out of 5 risk of severe storms. Could be strong tornadoes, very large hail, and destructive winds in this orange shaded area. Meteorologist Jeff Smith, ABC News.
Coming up, a new proposal to tax billionaires moves forward.
Also ahead, how 2 supermarket chains are accused of ripping off customers with their buy one, get one free deals.
And later, why scientists are celebrating this video, saying it gives them new hope for an endangered species.
Back now with the cable of this slingshot-style ride breaking apart at a fair in Spain. Images online show the rider cabin crashing. 2 children suffered minor injuries. The video is now part of a police investigation.
Back in this country, 5 middle school kids in Mississippi are being hailed as heroes for stopping their runaway school bus after the driver passed out. She had an asthma attack. The kids worked as a team to hit the brakes, call 911, and the driver is now okay, saying, "I can't thank these kids enough."
Albertsons and Safeway supermarkets are being accused of deceptive practices. A lawsuit brought by Washington State claims the stores misled shoppers with buy one, get one free promotions. The stores are accused of artificially inflating prices before offering those deals. For example, according to the lawsuit, a bottle of olive oil jumped from $6.99 to $10.99 before the promotion. Supermarkets deny these accusations, saying the claims are based on false analysis.
We turn now to a controversial idea, a new tax on billionaires. The proposal now advancing in California.
We have collected over 1.5 million signatures.
Supporters of a new tax on billionaires are celebrating, appearing to gain more than enough signatures to get the proposal on the November ballot in California. The measure would impose a one-time 5% tax on the assets of more than 200 billionaires living in the state, factoring in their stocks, art and collectibles, and their intellectual property. Labor unions say the money raised would address problems caused by recent cuts to healthcare programs.
Longer emergency room wait times, fewer healthcare workers, rural hospitals shutting down.
But Governor Gavin Newsom, along with Silicon Valley tech executives, fiercely oppose the proposal.
You would have a windfall one time, and then over the years, you would see a significant reduction in taxes because taxpayers will move. And that is what I fear at a state level.
Opponents saying the exodus has already begun to Florida, Texas, and Nevada.
When businesses leave California, thousands of good-paying jobs disappear.
Google's co-founder saying, "I fled socialism with my family in 1979 and know the devastating, oppressive society it created in the Soviet Union. I don't want California to end up in the same place." But others argue billionaires need to pay more of their fair share.
Invest a little more in keeping California running.
Both sides are expected to spend big money on this issue in the coming months.
Coming up, a former Hollywood actor sentenced to life in prison for sexual assault.
Also ahead, the quarterback now seeking treatment for gambling, the accusations against him.
A developing story. Mexican authorities say they've captured a top drug cartel leader. Officials say they had U.S. help planning the arrest of the man known as the Gardener, who led the Jalisco drug cartel.
An actor famous for his appearance in Dancing with Wolves has been sentenced to life in prison for sexual assault. Nathan Chasing Horse is accused of using his position as a spiritual leader to prey on young women and girls. He has denied the allegations.
We turn now to college sports and a quarterback getting treatment for gambling. This morning, a star college football player expected to vie for the Heisman Trophy is seeking treatment for a gambling addiction.
Sorsby soaring for the score.
Texas Tech announcing quarterback Brendan Sorsby will now take an indefinite leave of absence. The same day it was reported that the NCAA is investigating him for thousands of online bets.
He's a significant figure looming over current college football and future NFL football. We've never had an active athlete at the top of his game, essentially admitting that he bet on sports. The question will then urgently become, will he be able to be eligible for Texas Tech? The NCAA has strict gambling rules.
Sorsby reportedly started betting back in 2022 when he was a freshman at Indiana. Sources tell our partners at ESPN he bet on his team to win, but not on games he played in. ESPN reports Sorsby is not being investigated by law enforcement and has not been linked to anyone trying to influence the outcome of a game. Meanwhile, a gambling scandal in the NBA is expanding. Prosecutors now say they intend to bring a new bribery charge against Terry Rozier.
Terry Rozier, right foot discomfort, doubtful to return.
Prosecutors claim Rozier took a bribe in exchange for removing himself early from a Charlotte Hornets game in 2023 to benefit a bettor. He's already pleaded not guilty to charges linking him to an illegal betting scheme. A co-defendant, former NBA player Damon Jones, is expected to plead guilty today. A grand jury will now decide whether to indict Rozier. His lawyer denies the charges.
A former University of Alabama football player has pleaded guilty to fraud charges. Prosecutors say Luther Davis wore wigs and makeup to impersonate 3 NFL players during video calls with investors. The investment scheme brought in nearly $20 million.
Coming up, movie ticket prices hitting $50.
Plus, another ball game, another ball stolen from a young fan, but there's a happy ending. Time to check the pulse. We begin with ticket prices at some movie theaters hitting $50.
Yeah, that doesn't even include popcorn, but avid moviegoers are apparently willing to pay more to enjoy premium format theaters and better sound and better screens.
Regal Cinemas charged $50 for opening night tickets to the latest Dune movie, and AMC is adding a surcharge for some popular films. Next, another young fan robbed of a home run ball.
Last night in Cleveland, the Guardians hit a home run against the Rays, but watch the guy with the beard in this video appearing to take the ball away from the girl. Later, a Rays reporter made things right and brought the girl and her brother a baseball. Despite those big sunglasses, though, the girl got emotional. Her mom later on said the guy with the beard did the right thing and gave her back the original home run ball. Next, a legendary Olympian coming out of retirement.
Yeah, and a USC Trojan, Allison Felix, is the most decorated female track star in Olympic history. Her 11 Olympic medals include 7 golds. But now she's lacing up her shoes again, hoping to compete in the 2028 Los Angeles Games. She'll be 42 years young. Next, a milestone for orangutans at risk in Indonesia.
They were filmed using a canopy bridge to cross a road for the very first time. Experts built this bridge because the road below had become a barrier for the animals, and they feared this type of orangutan could go functionally extinct.
But now they are making their way to the other side of their habitat.
Oh, and finally, there's a raccoon in the kitchen.
Yeah, thankfully, this homeowner in Iowa also has a cat who chased the raccoon out, but they left quite a mess. Top headlines next. Checking more top stories, the man accused of opening fire at the White House Correspondents' Dinner has been charged with trying to assassinate President Trump. Sources say 31-year-old Cole Allen had railed against the president and his policies. Now some Republicans are proposing taxpayers pay for Trump's new White House ballroom. Trump has said only private donations will be used.
The Supreme Court appears to be divided over whether to block thousands of lawsuits against the popular weed killer Roundup. Companies accused of failing to warn customers about the claims that the product could cause cancer.
Part of this historic diner along Route 66 in Albuquerque collapsed. No one was inside. It was ordered to close after a recent inspection.
Singer Dylan Carter, who competed on TV's The Voice in 2023, has been killed in a car crash in South Carolina. He was just 24 years old.
Today's weather, rain from the Great Lakes to the Gulf Coast with severe storms possible from Texas to Tennessee. Clear and mild on the West Coast.
And finally, a woman and her gardening dog.
Here's Danny New.
My song. As we know, Chewbacca is quite the dependable co-pilot in Star Wars.
I'm here and Jake.
But for 96-year-old Barbara Collins, her granddaughter's dog Chewbacca is the perfect co-pilot in gardening.
It's really my dog. I hope she knows that she realizes it's my dog.
I don't want to say it, but it's true.
Barbara lives next door to Amy and her family's North Carolina home, and over the past few weeks,
right here.
Millions online have been blown away by Chewie's ability to follow Barb's digging instructions when planting flowers.
Barbara, were you surprised when you did the first cane poke and he started digging for you?
No, because I figured he was going to do it.
Of course, this connection makes a little more sense when you see this now 4-year-old Newfoundland on Barb's lap as a puppy.
He was always really gentle with her from the very beginning, which was very weird for like Newfie puppies. They can be like bulls in a china shop.
He likes the rain.
He needs to be covered.
Now they go on walks together, they watch the sunset together.
Could be twins, Chewie.
And Barb even sews outfits for Chewie, such as matching pajamas and an Easter Bunny costume. And when I asked Barb if having all these hobbies like gardening and sewing was the secret to her longevity, she said only partially.
I also think it's very important to love. And I think we love each other. I love Chewie, he loves me. What good is it if you don't love each other?
And since I know you were wondering, guys, yes, Barbara and Chewie have indeed posed for a Star Wars photo shoot with Barb dressed as Princess Leia and Chewie dressed as Chewie. May the Force be with both of them this coming May the 4th.
And also with you. That's your GMA First Look.